So today, you've pointed us towards something pretty special, what many seasoned travelers call Bangkok's absolute ultimate budget food spot. Pier 21 at Terminal 21 Asoke.
It really is more than just, a food court. It's like a genuine discovery.
Yeah.
And the key thing here is this isn't about cheap food that tastes, well, cheap.
Right.
This deep dive is all about unlocking some seriously high-quality, authentic Thai dishes right in the central spot, too. And the prices, main courses, often starting as low as 20, maybe 30 Thai baht.
That's true, yeah.
So our mission is clear. We're going to map out the absolute must-eats, the things you have to try, and also unpack the kind of revolutionary business model that makes this incredible value even possible.
That price point, 20 to 30 THB, it does sound almost unbelievable, especially when you think Terminal 21 is this big, high-concept mall-themed, like, different world cities right in one of Bangkok's most expensive areas.
Exactly.
So the food court, up on the 5th floor, Pier 21. That's the real gem we need to explore. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with the basics, like where it is, how you get there, and just how big a deal this value thing really is.
Okay, location first. It's absolutely prime. Pier 21 is inside Terminal 21 Asoke, which sits right smack in the middle of Bangkok's busiest intersection, the Asoke-Sukhumvit Junction.
Yeah, that area is intense. Huge office towers, fancy hotels, traffic. It's the heart of modern Bangkok, really.
It is, and that location makes accessibility just fantastic.
Critical for navigating Bangkok, isn't it? Connectivity is everything.
Totally. And this place, unrivaled, it's directly hooked up to the BTS SkyTrain at Asoke Station.
Right.
And you can literally walk straight over from the MRT subway at Sukhumvit Station.
Super convenient.
Plus, even if you're coming in via the airport rail link, it's still really easy to connect and get there. So you've got thousands upon thousands of people flowing through this area constantly.
It makes the pricing even more amazing. It's open every day, right?
Yep, daily, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So a really big window to grab food. But it's that price that just blows people away. Let's really hammer this home. Dishes starting as low as 20 to 30 THB.
Wow.
Which means most full meals, a proper plate of food, often end up around 30 to 50 THB.
Which is like, what, $1 or $2 US?
Pretty much, exactly. Maybe $1.50.
Okay, just put that in perspective. If you walk out of Terminal 21, just outside the doors, and try to find a decent lunch in a, clean, air-conditioned place in Asoke.
Oh, easily.
You're looking at 200 THB. Easy. For one dish.
Exactly right. And here, at Pier 21, for that same 200 THB, you could probably buy 4, maybe even 5 different dishes, like a whole feast for a couple of people.
That's incredible.
And here's the kicker. It's often cheaper than actual street food you might find, further out from the city center, but you're eating it in this clean, comfortable, air-conditioned mall.
It feels like a contradiction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How can they possibly sustain that in such a high-rent district?
Okay. So that leads us right into the really fascinating part, the business strategy behind it all. This low price isn't an accident or some temporary promotion.
No.
It's a deliberate, almost genius move by the mall's owner, Anantsavapokan, the big secret. The vendors, the people running the food stalls at Pier 21, they pay 0 rent.
Wait, what? 0?
0, no rent.
In that location, that sounds impossible. The real estate value must be astronomical.
It is, and that's the point. The owner figured out that the usual model, charging sky-high rent, would just force vendors to jack up their prices.
Which would drive away customers,
You.
especially locals.
Precisely. It would kill the whole vibe they wanted to create.
Okay, but if they pay nothing, what stops them from just cutting corners, using cheaper ingredients to make more profit since they have no overhead? How is quality maintained?
That's the crucial flip side. It's a trade-off. In exchange for this incredibly valuable rent-free spot, the vendors have to agree to and follow extremely strict quality standards. Non-negotiable.
Ah, okay. So the mall controls that part.
Absolutely. They do regular checks, insist on fresh ingredients, and enforce those fixed super low prices. The mall essentially curates the whole experience. If a vendor lets standards slip,
They're out.
they lose the best deal in town. Simple as that.
So the mall basically eats the potential rent income. They're using the food court as a massive, tasty loss leader.
That's exactly what it is. It's all about driving foot traffic.
Right.
Terminal 21 has that famous airport theme, right? You go up through floors like Tokyo, London, Istanbul.
Yes, quite cool.
So when people finish eating their cheap, delicious food up on the 5th floor, Pier 21, the most logical way to leave is back down, through all those retail floors.
So the cheap food pulls huge crowds in, and then they have to walk past all the shops to get out.
Bingo. The affordable food drives the sheer volume of visitors. That massive foot traffic then boosts sales for the shops downstairs, which is where the mall makes its real money. It's a win-win.
Affordable, high-quality food for us, and tons of potential shoppers for the mall. That's actually brilliant. It flips the whole mall food court idea on its head.
It really does. Prioritizing attraction and loyalty through food instead of just squeezing rent, it changes the whole economic equation for eating out in central Bangkok.
Okay, understanding that economic setup makes the next part really important. If it's that popular, how do you actually navigate the place, especially the crowds? Let's start with how you pay. It's a bit different, right?
Yeah, it's designed for speed and efficiency, given the crowds. The main way is a prepaid card system.
Okay.
You go to one of the cashier counters, they're usually pretty obvious, and you load some money onto a plastic card. You don't need much. Maybe start with 100 THB. That's usually plenty for one person, maybe even 2 light meals.
And then you just use that card at the stalls.
Exactly. You pick your food, hand over the card, they deduct the amount. Super quick.
That makes sense.
Super.
It avoids vendors handling cash all the time, which is faster and probably more hygienic too, right?
Definitely. Food handlers aren't messing with money. It keeps things moving smoothly. And here's a really important tip. Don't stress about putting too much money on the card. Any balance you don't use, it's fully refundable.
Ah, good to know.
Yeah, before you leave, just take the card back to the same cashier counter. They'll check the balance and give you the remaining cash back. Super simple. Makes the whole thing pretty stress-free.
But, like everything in Bangkok, technology moves fast. Is there another option now too?
There is, yeah. It's relatively recent, but very handy for locals or long-stay folks. Many stalls now accept QR code payments directly from Thai mobile banking apps.
Oh, interesting.
So if you have a Thai bank account and the app, you can often just scan a QR code at the stall and pay directly. Skips the whole prepaid card step if you prefer. Very cashless, very smooth.
Nice. Okay, payment sorted. What about the vibe, the atmosphere? It's not just a generic food court, is it? Given the mall's theme.
No, definitely not. The whole mall has that international airport concept. Pier 21 is on the 5th floor, which they call the San Francisco floor.
Right.
So sticking with that theme, the food court itself is designed to look like a sort of cozy, bustling pier or wharf.
Ah, okay. Like Fisherman's Wharf, maybe.
Kinda, yeah. You'll see sailor-themed decorations, lots of warm wood tones, sort of dockside lighting. It feels much warmer and more inviting than those typical, bright white, sterile food courts.
That sounds much nicer. And is there a bonus view? I heard something about that.
There is. If you get lucky or if you're strategic about timing, the tables along the far edge near the windows, they offer this amazing panoramic view out over central Bangkok.
Wow. Eating a $1.50 meal with a view like that.
That's the definition of budget luxury right there. It's pretty special.
Oh, okay, but that combination, great food, crazy cheap prices, nice atmosphere, amazing view, it leads directly to the big challenge, doesn't it? The crowds.
Oh, absolutely. The crowds are legendary. You'll often hear it described as hooching, just packed, noisy, full of energy.
Because it's not just tourists, right?
Yeah, no way. It's a massive draw for local office workers from all those surrounding skyscrapers. This is like their subsidized daily lunch spot. Incredible value for them.
So timing is everything. If you don't like chaos, when should you definitely not go?
Okay, the absolute peak time you want to avoid if you prefer calm is lunchtime, specifically between about 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. It gets incredibly jammed then.
Right. Makes sense. Dinner rush too, I imagine.
Yeah, dinner can get busy too, maybe around 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., though lunch is often the most intense. But if you have to go during those peak times, maybe that's the only time you have. There's a critical piece of tactical advice.
Okay, lay it on us. This sounds important.
You absolutely must secure your seat first, before you even think about ordering food.
The classic food court dilemma.
Exactly. Send someone from your group or use a bag or a jacket, something to claim a table. Stake your territory first, because trust me, trying to wander through that dense crowd, balancing a hot bowl of soup or plate piled high with noodles, looking for a non-existent empty table
is pure frustration.
Yeah, I can picture that. It's the worst. So seat first, then food. It completely changes the experience from stressful chaos to, well, manageable chaos.
That is a solid gold tip.
Okay.
Okay, logistics handled. Now let's get to the delicious part, the main event, the food. What are the absolute must-try Thai dishes at Pier 21?
This is where we deliver on that promise of amazing quality. We're going to walk you through some of the stars, the savory highlights, and where else to start but with noodles.
Gotta start with noodles. And the global superstar has to be Pad Thai, right? Where's the go-to spot for that here?
Definitely. For Pad Thai, you want to look for stall number 5. It's called Pad Thai Hoi Todd St. Louis Restaurant.
Okay, stall 5. What makes their Pad Thai stand out?
It's the consistency, really. They nail that essential wok hei, that smoky breath of the wok flavor that good stir fries have. The noodles are perfectly cooked, not mushy, and it has that classic balance. Sweet, sour, salty, savory. Usually comes with little cubes of tofu, some dried shrimp, bean sprouts, the works.
And when you order it, anything specific to remember?
Yeah, always remember Pad Thai is meant to be customized by you. They'll have variations like Pad Thai with fresh prawns, which is great. But the key is the condiment caddy.
Ah, yes. The little pots on the side.
Exactly. You absolutely should add crushed peanuts for texture, maybe some chili flakes if you like heat. Be careful. Thai chili flakes can be potent. And definitely a squeeze of lime juice over everything. Just brightens it all up. Don't skip that step.
Good tip. Okay, moving from the worldwide favorite to maybe more of a local hero dish. Rad Na. You mentioned this is a must-try, even if visitors often overlook it.
Oh, absolutely. Rad Na is pure Thai comfort food, deeply satisfying. You want stall now 8 for this one. Jehon Champ Rad Na Yawara restaurant.
Stall 8. Got it. What exactly is Rad Na for someone who hasn't had it?
Okay, so it's wide, flat rice noodles. Sometimes they lightly char them first for a smoky edge, swimming in this thick, sort of glossy, savory brown gravy. The gravy is usually made with soy sauce, maybe some fermented soybean paste, thickened with cornstarch.
Sounds hearty. And you recommended a specific way to order it.
Yes. Definitely go for the Rad Na with seafood. They do a good job with that. But the crucial upgrade, the thing that takes it over the top, is ordering an extra kai dao, a fried egg, right on top.
A fried egg on gravy noodles.
Trust me, it's amazing. You want that yolk slightly runny, puncture it, let that rich yolk ooze down into the thick gravy, mingling with the seafood and coating those slippery noodles.
Oh, man. It goes from savory to just utterly decadent.
Okay, you've sold me. Fried egg on Rad Na. I'm writing that down.
It's a game changer.
What other noodle dishes should be on our radar? The sources mentioned a couple more.
Right. You've also got Pad See Ew, which is another stir-fried noodle dish. Similar wide noodles to Rad Na sometimes, but cooked with dark soy sauce, giving it that darker, sweeter, slightly caramelized flavor. Very popular, very delicious.
Okay.
And then there are the boat noodles, Kui Ti Rewa. These are usually served in much smaller bowls.
Right, I've seen those tiny bowls. Yeah, the idea is you might have several. They're known for having this really intense, rich broth, often pork or beef, sometimes thickened slightly with blood, which sounds scary but adds incredible depth. Powerful flavor bombs in small packages.
Definitely for the more adventurous noodle lover, perhaps.
Maybe, but so worth trying.
Okay, let's shift gears from noodles to rice dishes and curry, starting with probably the most famous fiery stir-fry, Pad Kha Phao.
Ah, yes, holy basil stir-fry. Pad Kha Phao is like the ultimate Thai quick meal. It's a guaranteed crowd pleaser, and honestly, it's a good test of any Thai cook.
How so?
Because it's simple, but relies on high heat, speed, and getting that balance right. The flavor is intense, super aromatic from the holy basil leaves, which are different from Thai basil, and it gets its kick from lots of fresh chilies and garlic.
Usually served with minced meat, right? Pork or chicken.
Typically, yeah. Minced pork or chicken, stir-fried really quickly, served over rice, and very often, almost essentially, topped with that same glorious fry egg, the kai dao, again.
The fried egg is clearly a recurring theme here.
It makes everything better. Pad Kha Phao is just deeply satisfying, authentic street food flavor. A must-try. Just be ready for the heat.
Good warning. Now, for someone feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the choices, maybe wants to try a few things at once. You mentioned the Khao Gang stalls.
Yes. The Khao Gang stalls are brilliant for exactly that reason. It translates roughly as curry over rice, but it's more like mixed dishes over rice.
How does it work?
You'll see stalls with maybe 10, 15, 20 different trays of pre-cooked curries, stir-fries, salads, all sorts of things. You just point at what you want, usually choose 2 or 3 items, and they spoon it over a plate of rice for you.
Ah, perfect for sampling.
Exactly. And the findings highlighted a really fantastic combination someone put together that sounds amazing. They got rice with stir-fried melon leaves, yord mara.
Melon leaves. Interesting.
Yeah, the tender shoots, also stir-fried glass noodles, pad wunsen, which are always good. But the star apparently was a mackerel salad, yam pla tu.
Mackerel salad, yam pla tu. Tell me about that. It sounds different.
It is. Yam means salad in Thai, but don't think lettuce and creamy dressing. Thai yams are bright punchy flavor explosions. This yam plateau uses flakes of steamed or fried mackerel, tossed with lots of lime juice, fish sauce, fresh red onions, chilies, maybe some herbs like cilantro or mint.
Sour, spicy, salty, fishy.
Exactly. Really fresh and vibrant. It cuts through the richness of any other curries or stir-fries you might have on the plate. Being able to get 3 distinct, authentic dishes like that on one plate for such a low price, that is the Pier 21 magic right there.
Definitely a great strategy for learners or the indecisive. What about if someone specifically wants a rich, creamy curry?
Okay, for a specific curry recommendation, head to stall number 4, Long Lay Yellow Curry Rice Restaurant.
Stall 4. What's their specialty?
They do yellow curry rice, but the standout is often their massaman curry. You can usually get it with chicken or beef.
Massaman, that's the milder one, isn't it? With peanuts.
That's the one. It's got Persian influences, so it's milder, often a bit sweeter, very aromatic with spices like cinnamon and cardamom. Usually has chunks of potato and peanuts in there too. It's rich from the coconut milk, but without the intense heat of, say, a green or red curry. Really comforting.
Sounds like a good option for those who prefer less spice. Okay, finally in this savory section, let's talk meat. Proper hearty protein option.
Right. First up, the simple classic, khao man gai, chicken rice.
Oh, like Hainanese chicken rice.
Exactly that style, but the Thai version has its own character. It's all about execution. Incredibly tender, poached or steamed chicken served over rice that's been cooked in fragrant chicken broth and maybe a bit of chicken fat.
Oh yeah, the rice is key.
It really is, and it always comes with a dipping sauce, usually a spicy, gingery, fermented bean sauce kind of thing. So simple, so clean, so delicious. Comfort food perfection.
What else? Duck.
Yep, you'll often find excellent roasted duck rice, or sometimes specifically Hainanese duck rice. Juicy, flavorful duck, often with crispy skin, sliced over rice, usually drenched in a savory sweet sauce. Again, incredible quality for the price you're paying.
Okay, chicken duck.
Yeah.
But there was one pork dish mentioned that sounded epic. The bubbling pan.
Ah, you mean the braised pork knuckle with rice? Khao kamu.
That's it, kaimo.
Yeah, the description of seeing a humongous bubbling pan of pork knuckles really captures it. This isn't a quick dish.
No, sounds like slow cooking is involved.
Hours and hours. The pork knuckles are braised slowly in this rich, dark, savory broth, usually with soy sauce, star anise, cinnamon, maybe some garlic, and shiitake mushrooms. They cook until the meat is completely fork tender, and the skin and fat just melts in your mouth, all gelatinous and amazing.
Oh, wow.
It's served over rice, often with some blanched greens like gailan, Chinese broccoli, and crucially some pickled mustard greens on the side to cut through the richness. It's just deeply, deeply savory and incredibly satisfying. A real heavyweight dish.
Okay, kamu is definitely on the list. That sounds incredible. All right, we've covered a lot of ground with noodles, rice dishes, curries, and meats, the savory core. Now let's talk about another essential part of Thai cuisine, soups. And also touch on regional specialties and, importantly, vegetarian options.
Soups are huge, yeah, and Pier 21 does them exceptionally well, especially from stall number 10, Krua Thai Cuisine Restaurant.
Stall 10 for soups. Okay, what is our? Has to be tom yum.
Oh, absolutely. Tom Yum Goong, the classic spicy and sour soup with shrimp. It's probably the most famous Thai soup globally.
And is it, good here? Given the price, are they cutting corners on the star dish?
Not at all. The findings specifically mention it's a massive bargain here. They nail the flavor balance, that perfect interplay of spicy chilies, sour lime juice, fragrant lemongrass, galangal, and kaffir lime leaves. And apparently they're generous with the prawns, too. Cooked just right.
That's great to hear. It really captures that authentic tom yum punch.
Seems like it. Hits all the right notes.
But what if you just had that fiery pad ka frau and need something soothing? Or maybe someone just doesn't handle spice well at all. Is there an alternative?
Yes, the other great Thai soup classic is perfect for that. Tom Kha Gai, Thai coconut milk soup with chicken.
The creamy one.
Exactly. And the notes suggest this might be one of the best places to eat Tom Kha Gai, specifically because the balance of flavors is always close to perfection.
High praise. What makes it so good?
It's rich and creamy from the coconut milk, but still has those lovely aromatic notes from galangal, lemongrass, and lime leaves, just like tom yum. But crucially, it's non-spicy. It's comforting, warming, with a gentle sweetness and tang just perfectly balanced.
So tom yum for the spicy kick, tom kha for the creamy comfort.
Pretty much sums it up.
And given the quality and portion size, These aren't just little starter soups, are they?
No, definitely not. The report suggests these soups are substantial. You could easily have a bowl of tom kha gai, maybe with a small side of steamed rice, and that could be your whole meal. They're rich and filling enough.
Good to know. Might leave more room or budget for dessert later.
Exactly. Or let you try maybe one less main dish, but still feel totally satisfied.
Okay, beyond the big two soups, what about other regional dishes? Things that might feel a bit more adventurous for a visitor.
Well, there's some tam, the spicy green papaya salad. While it's popular everywhere now, its roots are in the Northeast, Aizen region.
Right, the pounded salad.
Yeah, shredded green papaya pounded in a mortar with chilies, garlic, peanuts, dried shrimp, fish sauce, lime juice, palm sugar. It's this amazing mix of textures, crunchy, chewy, and flavors. Spicy, sour, sweet, salty. Super refreshing and great as a side to cut through richer dishes.
Always a good choice. What else for the adventurous?
The sources also mention Kanamjin Namya. This is more of a central Thai specialty.
Namjin. Those are the thin fermented rice noodles, right?
That's them. And namya is a type of curry sauce, often made with fish, coconut milk, lemongrass, galangal, turmeric, and other spices. It's rich, aromatic, and served poured over the fresh noodles, usually with lots of fresh herbs and vegetables on the side to add yourself. It's a really satisfying, complex dish.
It sounds like a deeper dive into Thai flavors. And one more, the oyster omelet. Hoi Todd.
Yes, hoi Todd. This is a classic street food snack or light meal. It's kind of like a crispy, savory pancake or quaip.
Made with oysters.
Yep, fresh oysters and eggs are mixed into a batter, often with some tapioca starch, and then fried until it's crispy and golden brown on the outside, but still a bit soft and gooey inside. Served with a sweet chili sauce, usually. Really delicious textural contrast.
Okay, lots to explore there.
Yeah.
Now, a really important question for many visitors. What about vegetarians or vegans? Is it easy to eat plant-based here?
It's incredibly easy, actually, because there's a dedicated vegetarian Thai food stall.
Oh, fantastic. A whole stall just for veggie options.
Exactly. You need to look for counter no 15 on the San Francisco floor, the 5th floor.
Counter 15. Got it.
And this isn't just like one or two afterthought dishes. It's a proper operation. They often have over 25 different dishes available, rotating daily.
Wow, 25. That's amazing variety. What kind of things do they offer?
All sorts. You get the same khao gang style, choose a few things over rice. The value is exceptional. You can get rice with 3 different dishes for maybe just 40 THB.
40 bant for 3 veggie dishes and rice. That's insane.
It really is. The findings mention specific examples like stir-fried melon leaves again, stir-fried glass noodles, and even stir-fried bitter melon with egg, though check if egg is okay for you, obviously.
And do they use mock meats or tofu?
Yes, they use protein alternatives like textured soy protein, tofu, and wheat gluten in some dishes. They also highlight interesting vegetable ingredients like dak kajang, which are edible flower buds.
Flower buds. Cool.
And there was one really intriguing mention of het hom hom, a type of mushroom dish that one person said tasted almost like Kobe beef in texture and richness.
Whoa. High praise indeed for mushrooms.
Right, so the quality and creativity seem really high. And importantly, the staff there are apparently helpful. While they offer both vegetarian, might include eggsari, and vegan dishes, they can clarify which ones are strictly vegan if you ask. So everyone should be able to find something delicious and safe.
Okay, we've journeyed through savory noodles, rice, curries, soups, regional bites, veggie options. We absolutely have to talk about dessert and drinks. After all that flavor, you need a sweet finish, right?
Oh, definitely. And Pier 21 delivers on the sweet side, too. The quintessential Thai dessert has to be first. Mango sticky rice. Mawang khao niao.
The classic. Is it good here? Where do you get it?
Apparently, it's a solid choice. You can find it at Cheng Sim Ai Restaurant, stall number 24.
Stall 24. What makes mango sticky rice just work so well?
It's that perfect combination of textures and temperatures, isn't it? You get the warm, sweet, slightly salty, sticky rice that's been soaked in coconut milk.
The coconut milk is key.
Totally. And then you contrast that with cool slices of fresh, perfectly ripe, sweet yellow mango. Sometimes they add a drizzle of extra coconut cream on top, maybe some toasted mung beans for crunch. It's just divine. Simple but perfect.
Can't argue with that.
Right.
What's next on the must-try dessert list? Something maybe a bit more unusual.
Yes. Highly recommended is the Thai crispy pancake or Kanam Wang.
Kanam Wang. I think
Yeah.
I've seen those being made. Little taco-shaped things.
Exactly. You'll find them at Kanam Wang Pane Restaurant, stall num 33. They're fascinating because they have the super delicate, crispy shell.
Stall 33. And the fillings are interesting, right? Not just sweet.
That's the unique part. They typically offer two distinct types of fillings. There's the sweet one, which is usually made from phuai thong golden threads of cooked egg yolk, very sweet.
Okay.
And then there's the traditional salty, or maybe savory is a better word, filling. This is usually a base of coconut cream mixed with shredded coconut, maybe some chopped spring onions or coriander root, giving it a slightly salty, herby flavor.
Wow, sweet egg threads and salty coconut. Together?
Well, you usually get separate ones, but the recommendation is always to order a mixed plate, maybe like 8 pieces, so you get both sweet and salty ones. Experiencing that contrast between the super sweet, the subtly savory, and the crispy shell, it's really unique and delicious.
Definitely sounds worth trying. Okay, classic mango, crispy pancakes. But what about ice cream?
Ah, yes, coconut ice cream. A must in Thailand.
Is it just plain coconut ice cream?
It's often served with a bit more flair here. You can get 2 scoops for around 37 THB, which is great value. But the fun part is the toppings.
Oh, what kind of toppings?
It's often a mix of traditional things. You might get sweet sticky rice at the bottom, then the ice cream, then toppings like roasted peanuts, pieces of sweet corn, maybe some jackfruit, or even cooked kidney beans.
Kidney beans on ice cream.
It sounds weird, but it works. Adds a nice textural element. Sometimes they even serve the ice cream scooped onto a slice of soft white bread, folded over like a little sandwich.
Okay, that's just...
Or you might find variations like Thai milk tea-flavored coconut ice cream. Lots of fun options beyond just a plain scoop. There's also mixed shave ice, nam kang sai, available, which is another classic cool-down treat with various jellies and syrups.
So many sweet choices. What about drinks to wash all this down? It gets hot wandering around even in an air-conditioned mall.
Absolutely. The freshly blended fruit smoothies are incredibly popular and super cheap, often just 20 or 25 THB.
Wow, that's amazing value for a fresh smoothie.
It really is. You'll see the smoothie stand, usually with piles of fresh fruit. The findings mentioned a mixed berry and banana option being really good, just perfect for cooling off.
Can't beat a fresh fruit smoothie.
Yeah.
Any other unique drink recommendations?
Yes. One specific tip was to try the sugar palm juice. You can find this at Ice Cream and Refreshment Restaurant, Stall Gnome 29.
Stall 29. Sugar palm juice. What's that like?
It's the fresh sap collected from sugar palm trees. It's naturally sweet, but in a really light, delicate, almost floral way. Not cloying at all. It's very refreshing. And something distinctly Southeast Asian. Highly recommended if you want to try something a bit different from the usual juices or sodas.
Okay, sugar palm juice. Added to the list. That sounds like the perfect, unique way to cap off a Pier 21 feast.